Alright, sweetheart, can you check the can you start with Twitch, please? It's there? Okay, can you swap over to YouTube? What up, big guy? What's good? So I'm just doing a test at the moment, testing multi-stream. Oh, did you get hit with the ads? Yeah. Rats. What a treat. It's there? Okay, I'll put this in chat, and then can you tell me if you see it on both? It's showing up on my feed that it's on both.
Yep, it's on both.
Sweet. Success. What's the title of the video on YouTube or on the stream? Does it has it got no title on it? Oh yeah, so I must have to go into the YouTube studio, I think. Alright, let's test that. So oh, so Twitch says test multi-stream, but YouTube says nothing. Okay. So how do we do that? Is it on the go live button? It technically should say that I'm already live. Oh, that's the other thing we have to check. Fujin, what's good? User noto User noticeor. It's a tongue twister. Okay, so what? How would I do that? Stream settings? Ah. Okay. So I have to edit it in here. Customization. What are you on? Are you on the Twitch at the moment? The YouTube? Alright, I'm gonna change something on this. And then so both of the chats seem to be coming through, which is good. Okie dokie. Can you... Are you able to back out of the YouTube and then jump back into it and then see if the title's changed? What's your Twitch username? The Twitch username is just all clouded. Well, if you search all clouded, it'll pop up, but it'll say like all clouded law lord. Did the title change? He's the beast. What's good? Okay, so it looks like I can do the title in OBS, but I have to manually set it up on the YouTube Studio panel. That's weird. So the YouTube Stream Elements bot's running. Learn how to customize the bot now. Oh boys, we're getting tutorials already. Oh we getting to? It's already begun. Stream elements. I'm pretty sure that's what I use for the chat. Oh, that's what we got to check, boys. Got to check what chat comes up. Are you able to write something on Twitch? And I want to see if it plugs into the chat. So I'll turn stats off. Or if it's just YouTube. I'm thinking it might actually be just YouTube's gonna do it. I can see it on. I can see that on my screen. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to get it on screen. I mean, we could probably make a separate one, but probably expecting like, you know, there's not gonna be too much people. Are you the one viewer that's on Twitch?
Yep.
Lost 4 to 5 hours of playtime overnight. Such a sad start to the day. Oh, bro, that's the worst. That's the worst. Mine's like after a tournament and I forget to set something up. Or forget to like... Most of the time it's I forget to turn Black Hole back on. Okay. We'll see if this comes up. Alright, got the activity thing. I know what we can check. We'll check the delay, eh? So, you're still on Twitch, eh? Okay, so I'll clap now and you let me know. Well, you let me know the difference between when I clap to when it comes through on Twitch. It's just about 4 seconds. Do you want to test on YouTube? You just let me know when. You're on YouTube now? Alright, so the lag to YouTube's really long. And the lag to Twitch is really fast. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what Stream Elements is telling us. So I can see the viewer counts between both of them. And I think there's like some other plugins. So that's plugged in. The settings. Poor old retarded YouTube. I think it's... yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I know you can crank it up. Like, I can crank the settings up. But... I don't know. I think you have to have like a bit of a yoked computer. Like, I gave the PC like a good clean out today. It's not struggling or anything because it's not like there's a game playing that's sucking all the juice out of it. You know, we're pretty much just streaming on a stream. It's a stream of a stream. It's a streamception, brothers. But it does do a bit of a lag. I gotta actually try to think like if there's a way that you can kind of, because like if I can integrate the two chats and I can visually see it, then there must be a plug-in way that we can show both sides of the fence. So if somebody's watching on Twitch and they make a comment, I suppose like you get to like, you're probably going to get to a stage, or I mean, it's probably one of those things where you hope you get yourself to the stage where the chat's just firing off that much that you just don't have any of it on screen. It'll just look like screen cancer. But we might be able to like We might be able to set it up some way, like have it a little bit, I don't know, transparent. Maybe we could use this bottom corner. So I don't have, what's that game? I don't have Task by Hero running at the moment as a just in case. Everything seems to be going along fine though. It's not like the PC's like screaming, like, no, help. It's not like it's begging for help. So I'm actually wondering if I pull up Twitch, if there's Stream Manager. Okay, I can see it there. So Twitch is actually really fast. Like when I'm doing stuff, it's only a very slight delay. It's just the YouTube. The only thing I can think of is turn that sucker up, and I don't know if that's the right decision, boys. Turn it up and then it starts crashing. Oh look, it's got its own clip button. What is this? Manage your goals. Oh, what a manage your goals. What is this, boys? It's up there with the stream elements, eh? I'm sure I've got stream elements. Are we supposed to have a deep dive? What are these? Stream tools. Moleskin. Bro, they're like the stupidest thing is that both of these platforms, as widely used as they are, they don't have, like, they've got a few things like video, like, okay, I'll give it to you boys. If you're gonna do, like, if you've got a YouTube thing, and then it's obviously video content, like there's no written content anywhere, you think they would have a lot of the source material would just be a whole link to videos, and that there is kind of, but not really. Like they give you a dumbass shit like, you know, do you think that you need a webcam? We find that most retention for people, oh fuck, that's like, I just want to know, how do I find the stream key? It's like, it's the way it's kind of set up, weird. Like I was looking at the ones on Twitch, and it's kind of the same too. It had some like funky as tutorial stuff. I mean, it's only like the first day. I haven't really deep dived into it too much. How did you finish in the tournament? Shit. How do we look at that? Oh, history. 11th. 1693. Run dun 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 dun. The boys. 1693. Hopefully, someday in the near future, not too far away, boys, we'll get that 1700. And then what's the goal after that? 1800. It's just like a never-ending thing. The AI version of Uncle Greg. Bro, that it's it's like Uncle Greg, alright. You know, bro, this fucking machine shut down. It keeps fucking cutting down. But I need you to remote access and then check that everything's working. Ah, okay. I'm not really by my PC at the moment. Where are you? I'm at home. Well, fucking get your laptop and remote log in. Alright. Did you try turning it off and on? Yes, I tried turning it off and on, you dumb cunt. I tried turning it off and on 60 times. Okay. Did you unplug the Ethernet and plug it back in? Oh my, wow. Wow. Like, I had to set this up. Fuck, it was a bit of a mish, boys. It's a bit of a mish for someone that's computer illiterate. But I could probably actually show you what it looks like. I'll show you what I'm going through, eh? Okay, what would it be? We could go with window capture, display capture, display capture 2. Add one existing. Okay, that's not what the fuck we want. So it's not that one. Get rid of display capture 2. Is it this one? Oh no, that's display capture 1. So we should just be able to, I should just be able to show you like I think it's this one, secondary monitor. Look at this, boys. This is the tower Inception. Boys, this is the tower Inception. So I got the chat over here to the side. I got this one here that I'm hoping, I don't know, I have to actually get someone on Twitch to actually do something, and then it should pop up in this activity. This worked by, so this is like the standard stuff. This is what I use this column here to turn stuff off and on. So for example, I could get this and I could move it down the list. And then we're like that. Turn it off. Like that. So I'm thinking we almost need to, if we have to set up two things, then I probably need one of those little gay videos that people put on at the start. Maybe with some elevator music, eh? Is it supposed to be elevator music for everybody that's waiting? Or is it supposed to be like some hype music? Do you like space? I'm asking because of your background. Oh, bro, actually, I'll try to show you what this background looks like. So, we'll go like this. So, I took a photo, or a screenshot. I put it into AI, and I asked AI to make it more HD. And then I took like 3 maybe screenshots, cropped them down, put it all through, and then just told it to mash it together. And this is what AI's version of the tower is. That's AI's version of the tower. So you can see the second winds. It's got the weird little square thingy. You can kind of see where it's taken what it thinks the wall is. You can kind of see the landmines, the tanks, and that sort of thing. And then like the way that it mixed the colors together of some of the images that were there. And then we just rolled with that. And I was gonna, I had some real hard out backgrounds. Like I've got some hard out ones where it's like shit's flying everywhere and that, and then also ones with bright colors. And I thought like maybe just going for more of a subtle look is probably something just a little bit better. Breaking the Matrix. Face Fushia White Eyes, bro, honestly. It's not bad on my screen. It would have looked like super matrixed out for you guys, because it's like when you put a mirror, you know when you're a little kid and you put a mirror up to a mirror and then you see that mirror inception. It's like one of those ones. So it reckons the stream reckons we should be holding at 60 FPS. And we're not using too much of the computer. I can hear it. The computer's sucking for air like I suck on the vape. It's not. It's doing all right. It's only what 3090 Ti. It's doing pretty good. Blessed wee little thing. Alright, we got no crashes. The chat seems to be synced. We may have to look at... What might we have to look at, boys? We might have to look at what we can do with chat. Stream elements. Do I have stream elements or do I not? Chatbot? What's that? Do we add a chatbot in that constantly requests for motorboats? Don't know for the motorboats. Overlays. I think this is what I'm using at the moment. I'm pretty sure it's overlay. Is it stream elements? Maybe we have to start plugging all that stuff in, eh? What do we get the chatbot to say? Oh, bro, you know what we'll be able to get it to say? Use creator code. Use creator code ballhead. Use creator code cloudman. You just have it spamming it, eh? I know people do like hard out stuff where like most followers you watch on Twitch, you're like, oh, what build are you running? And I just like use the command build. I mean, I don't know how we would apply it to. I don't think a lot of people would even know what the fuck this game is, to be honest. Like, it's not going to be the game that people are going to be searching out. I think it's more going to be, it's more or less going to be us just creating on spreading content. You'll receive a creator code. I think we're supposed to be doing them next week. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be doing them next week. Grandpog, what's good? It's something like that. Like, there's a whole bunch of meetings that we're going to do. Chatbot. Spam filters. Oh, boys, we're going to have to watch, like, I watched so many tutorials today on how to get this multi-stream set up. Honestly. And then that was just the beginning. It was just like, okay, that's the beginning of it. And then it's just like, now you got to get this plugin. Now you got to get this widget. And now you got to link all the chats together. And holy moly. But it seems to be working. Excel Daily, throw us a follow. Now, I haven't even set the Twitch up properly. I've got no profile picture. First thing I wanted to do was just actually just get it working. Because I went to do it the other week. And I thought, like, I mean, I suppose, like, OBS is a free service, eh? So, like, where's the money for OBS? What are they making money off? There's no running ads on it. Like, where is the money for these guys? As far as I know, there's not like any sort of premium version of it where you pay some sort of subscription or something. So I don't know how they're getting any money. So I wouldn't expect too many fancy things. Woohoo, your streams may contain... Bro, I had to do it, bro. I had to do it. It said, like, what is your stream potentially gonna... And this is what pissed me off. It said, what is your stream potentially gonna have? 100% clicked on the profanity, obscene gestures. Like, I was like, bro, I'm gonna be doing this for days. And then I was like, went to the other one. It was like drug use, alcohol. I was like, nah. And then it said tobacco use, and I was like, oh, are we not even allowed to vape, boys? Do we have to like vape like that? Like Ryan when he used to pick his nose in school. When Ryan NG used to pick his nose in school, they thought nobody knew. Do we have to vape like that? And it's like some sort of warning thing that it has to give everyone. I don't even know if I should, like. You could probably fucking take it off, can you? Fuck knows. What happened when you logged in? Did it give you like a? Did it give you a warning? Is anybody who logs in gonna get a warning? Warning! This warning! This bald-headed warlord is gonna be vaping like a train. Like it's just there's like other dumb shit. Like if you talk about politics, it's like, bro, you have to put a warning if you talk politics. You're going to have a vape off. Have to vape off the camera. I'm always conscious about, like, the thing I'm conscious about the camera is like the windows in your car, and it gets that vape stuff on it. It's like I don't know what it is, but it's too much vaping in the car and it's painted all over it. Yeah, when I went to watch, bro, get that shit off my screen. Did it really? Like you went to go join in the stream and then like a warning came up. Oh, get rid of that, eh? We'll just get rid of that. Well, actually, we'll just surprise it. I suppose like Twitch is like a super kid thing, eh? Like all us old fellas, we're all more familiar with YouTube than we are with Twitch and that. So it's probably like more of the young fellas. Like they're not allowed to see vaping, are they? They're not even supposed to be vaping. Yeah, half the countries they live in probably ban it. All set for tomorrow, XL Daily. Ready to watch all our departments get a haymaker for letting everyone down on the weekend. At least you get to sit back with your popcorn, eh? You get to sit there like that, eh? We walk in and we're all getting hidings. You just see able to go like that. Like, aha. Aha. Sang, what's good? What's good, bro? Well, I think that is mission success, boys. I'm stoked with that. We got a follower. Did you follow me, sweetheart? Yeah. Go, click follow. And now I got 2 followers. Does like all the audio and stuff sound pretty similar between the two?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. The thing that annoys me though is that I can't title it all the same thing and it just automatically does it. That you have to do it through the YouTube studio. I suppose you've got to treat them like dashboards. Because if I go there, I'm on the dashboard. I'm still going to have to change the live chat. Community moderation. What is that? We're not worrying about mods, eh, boys? You gotta be the Discord mod. We're not worried about people saying. We're not worried about people saying bad things, are we? I think the only person, like, I've only banned like 1 person from the stream, and that's because it's talking heaps of shit about me, like on YouTube videos. I don't even give a fuck. But what he ended up doing is he ended up going back to like every video, and then for stuff that people would say like, hey man, how are you, cool episode or something like that, he was like going into their comments and saying stuff. And then like once he started doing that, I was like, oh, boot it, bro, boot it. Zephyr, what's good, you're going there. Okay, so that didn't come up on there. I seen your comment here on the YouTube studio, but I didn't see it pop up in OBS. Excel Data says, yeah, when I went to watch. Oh no, we already read that one. You can't wait. Just sit there in the corner. Little fucking teacher's pet. Oh, I mean, the dumbest thing is like, bro, if you got like 100 staff on your books, and like it takes like one of them to fuck something up, and it's like it's your fault. It's like that's the annoying thing. I mean, comes with the territory, eh? It is what it is, sort of thing. But it's like you get one Muppet in your department, and then just fucks it up for everybody. Alright, so now if I pull up the Twitch, and I think I go to Stream Manager. Create a clip, what's that? Invite people, what's that? Oh look, we got 4 people in it. Okay, it says that the live is unstable. Average stream bitrate is too high. What does that mean? Does it look like it's lagging, Sweater?
On Twitch?
Yeah.
No.
Not lagging? What about like the picture quality? Has the picture quality dipped? Like, does it look pixelated or anything? Okay, well that's good. I'll see what YouTube Studio says. Stream health says it's excellent. Wonder if there's any other settings I'm supposed to tick in here. Bro, there's so many features in here. I'll see if I can show yous. Like, there's all of this crap. Don't even know what it is. Can't even scroll across what's going on here. And who's this auntie, eh? Choose your content. Fuck. Like, get. Welcome to the all-clouded law lord. Add link. Link to your social media. That's probably going to come in handy. Just link the YouTube channel or something like that. Oh, what's this button do? Ah, what's this button do? Choose your accent. Boys, I don't have an accent. You've got the accent. Add a short bio. So what you're probably supposed to do is you're probably supposed to go through and fill out every single one of these. So like the super nerdy people that want to look through all this stuff. Auto mod. Insights. Ambassador tips. Oh my days. Look at the bro too, eh? The bro's like the bro. Look at him. Fuck, he is ready for action, eh? Bro, that's how old matey was gearing up when he was oiling his knuckles to massage me. He was like that. Like ready for business. Alright, what's all this? Oh boys, it's gonna take a while for us to learn this. It's gonna take a while for us to learn this, boys. Twitch be like, warning, vape, God incoming. That's what we were just talking about. I think that's, I mean, I don't know why they put it up, eh? But then, like, if they don't, then we have to sit there and we're gonna have to vape like how Ryan picks his nose when he hears a little girl in school. Like that. Like, I can hear a few of the boys, like when they're streaming, you can hear it when they're vaping. But I suppose it's because, like, countries like America got it registered as a tobacco product. Like, it's in our country, it's like it's under the tobacco bill, but off to the side. Like, the big thing we were doing was fighting for it to not get classified as tobacco. And one of the biggest arguments used was that the nicotine that's derived comes from nightshade plants, because they're the highest, what do you call it? That's where the highest concentration is. But the reality is, it's like it's from tobacco plant, but where it was won, boys and girls, for the argument, is because the law in New Zealand says products derived, or like tobacco or tobacco products derived from tobacco leaf. So the key word is leaf. So what they did was extract all the nicotine from the stem and the all the offcuts, all the rubbish that they take, all the tobacco leaf, dry that out and whatever, all those offcuts, well, that was used to extract the nicotine. And then that's how it ended up getting classified under the same like a bunch of other countries, but then got put off to the side. Because I think that the bill is cloned very similar to what's used over in the UK, because our laws are very, very close to what the UK is, but more lenient. If your girl's still not happy that you're managing the issues, log off. Yeah, well, I mean, they've got to look like they're doing something, eh? They've got to look like they're doing something. Otherwise, the truth will get out. Truth will get out that they're doing 2 cents of fuck all. Where I live, the government bans vapes. Oh, shit. So what do they do instead? Just smoke meth? I think over where you are... Oh no, you're in Mexico, eh? Why would they ban vapes? Bro, they're like the key to cocaine over there. Why the hell would they ban vape? That's the least of their worries. It's like where the cocaine cowboys comes from, isn't it? I know in some countries they like ban it, but you got to get that stuff that you put in your mouth. And I think that stuff that you put in your mouth, it's like, I'm pretty sure it's illegal here. Like, it was going to be a thing. But it was something like that. Like, New Zealand's been sweet with vaping for ages. Like, nobody, like... All the arguments and all the kids and all that, bro, fuck those kids. Those little shits we're gonna smoke anyway, fuck them. They're like, oh no, it's because of the flavors. Boys, what are you vaping, Clouded? Blueberry, raspberry. Zephyr says, I got 4 vapes, 2 for work, 2 for home, bro. The perfect saying when it comes to devices is 2 is 1 and 1 is none. If you're only rolling 1, boys, it's like dual wielding, akimbo, rolling akimbos. They're only on sale in convenience stores for 6 months. Damn, bro, they're doing everyone dirty. Like, I know it's a big thing for like revenue and stuff, eh? Like the tax revenue is huge. Like, you guys will probably get a heart attack if you've seen the price of tobacco over here. I think Aussie's the same. I think Aussie's really expensive. That's why everybody does like ram raids and shit. They just go steal a car and then go drive through the buildings and steal all this shit. Oh, that's what I had to check. I'll check Twitch again because it was fragging out saying, how do we do that? Stream manager still says it's unstable. Bitrate. I don't even know what that means. Don't know what that means, boys. Average stream bitrate too high. So we're streaming too high? Unstable because we're putting out too much? Am I supposed to tune it down? Maybe I'm supposed to tune it down. Breadster the GOAT 3-2. Cheers for the follow, bro. Who's Breadster? Oh, yeah, he's got that crazy name, eh? Did he make an account? Oh, he had one. Oh, he just didn't want to. He just didn't want us boys to see it. What happened last time?
When you were streaming on YouTube and you told him to come in and do the cutting, he was streaming.
Oh yeah, he was streaming it in. Made fun of him. They must be little gay cunts. Not my mate Dinky though. Son, tell Dinky to come join and follow. Oh boys, what a success! I can't believe it. But what we do have to do, we got to get that drug use thing off there. That's fucking cringe. We'll just see how long we can vape on it before like we get like a temp ban or something like that. If worst comes to worst, we'll be like Ryan when he was a little girl in class and we'll vape like that. We got like that. Maybe that's the technique, boys. Maybe that's how we get away with it. Oh, well, successamundo. So technically, all I should have to do is go start stream. It should fire away, and then go over to YouTube Studio. Oh, that's right. That's what we need to add to the list. We've got to put something up as a stream starting soon. Because if we put that up, then it'll give us enough time to start the stream, dip over to Studio, sort out the settings, do it, and we're away. Something like that, I think. Because I don't think so. Like how I was doing it with YouTube is I was setting it up and it would have like a time schedule, and then you could go into OBS and then you could select through different settings and different streams and that. But this way, I don't know, we put way too many plugins and stuff in here that I don't even know where to find all the stuff that I originally set up. So we're in a little bit of one of those situations, boys. I suppose what I could do is we'll check the armor crate, eh? And we'll see how stressed out the PC is. The good thing is it's like we're just streaming a cloud phone, boys. Like it'll be a different story if, like, I don't know how it would get on if we were trying to run like PoE 2. Like I think we'll probably have to have a much better PC. Ah, okay, yeah, I can see it now. She's running warmer than what it usually would be. Like for this time, like for how cold it is in this room, like it's pretty cold in here, boys. It's the CPU's running. What the fuck is this? For advanced settings, please use the install advanced settings. Yeah, she's just a bit warmer than what it usually would be. But outside of that, everything else looks okay. It's not like now that you worry about it, it's like thinking about in summer. Oh well, there we go, boys. It may have been my settings, bro. Hasn't popped up again. Nah, I think Zephyr got it too. Zephyr was saying that he went into it. See, he said Twitch was like warning the vape gods and coming. Even when I stream PoE 2, both my PG was still 32 degrees. Bro, that's low as. Yeah. Damn, I shouldn't have put that thing on there, eh? Nah, it's funny. Fuck 'em, eh? Warn everybody. Warn everybody. 32 degrees? How the hell do you get your PC that cold? That's freezing. I don't think I've ever seen mine running 32 degrees. Yeah, mine has never run that cold. Mine's 32 degrees when it's turned off. Bro, my son had like one of those laptops. Like those, like, it's pretty beefy. 32 degrees Celsius, eh? 32 degrees Fahrenheit would be frozen. Oh, liquid. Yeah, I'm still air. I'm not that fancy. Yeah, I'm not that fancy. One day, they're real expensive at the moment, PCs. Just with all those data centers sucking up everything off the local market. I like wish on my source of Twitch I could see what it looks like for you guys. I wonder how to do that. I wonder how to do that. Like, is there a way we can change something? Zephyr has a real life hack with those temperatures, bro. Yeah, that's so cold, bro. Oh yeah, what was I saying? My son had like one of those like gaming laptops. Bro, that thing used to cook, eh? Bro used to run it ragged. Because he does everything with like max settings. So I think the only other thing we could do outside of this would be, what did I say we were gonna do? Was it stream elements? Start adding in some stuff. Stream elements, I suppose, for the chat. Maybe it can put something in. I'd have to try to figure out if there's a way that we can do stream elements, or how we can do an overlay for the chat to show both. Just trying to think. And the main reason why I want chat on the screen is for every, like, I don't know if like a lot of people know it, but like, if you hit the rewatch on any of my streams, you can just swipe across. So like, you go watch the stream, swipe across, and it will show all the live comments. But I don't know if heaps of people do that. And the only reason why I don't know if heaps of people do that, or know that that's a feature, is because a lot of the times when I rewatch other people's streams, they don't have that setting turned on. And then because of it, I feel like having the chat on screen makes it just a little bit more for the people, so it's not like, so they can kind of keep up with it. I think for the most part though, when it comes to a lot of the streams and stuff, especially for the tower, not like streams in general, but like for the tower, I think like a lot of people are just listening to the audio, because heaps of people say that, and then maybe I'm just getting confirmation bias, but because that's how I like rewatch everybody's streams. Because when I wake up on like Sunday morning my time, there's already been like 4 or 5 people that have streamed while I've been asleep, and then I just start playing it and then go about whatever I'm doing. And then it generally takes me like up to lunchtime to catch up with everybody's stuff. But I'm not necessarily just sitting there watching everything. But like, people have said stuff to me like they've hit stuff up on a rewatch and then they just put the phone in the pocket, and that's what I do for the most part. I just put the phone in my pocket and then do whatever I'm doing. Like, I watched this morning, I caught up on like, might have been like, I want to say like 3 people's streams just that way. Just, you know, phone in the pocket, cruising, doing whatever. But I tell you what, boys, you have to do W in the chat for Little Clouded. Bro had another PR, so he got, I think, a PR of 1 or 2 reps for 70 kilos on the squat. And then the other week, he got a PR of 80 kilos squat for 2 reps. And then today, we were doing like leg day, and he got a PR of 80 kilos for 6. And that 80 kilos for 6 reps looks much tighter than his 80 kilo for 2 reps. So yeah, W in the chat for Little Cloud, man. That was epic. I was stoked for him. It moved fast too. Like, I told him when he was unracking it, and I just said, wait, hold the weight, bring it back. When you come back, you know, and what do you call it? Like, when you brace, hold it, and do not let any of that air out. And it's like a cue that I think heaps of people forget. So like, as soon as they hit the bottom in the squat, as soon as they bottom out and then they go up, they start releasing all of that tension, which is the last thing you want to do. If you want to go to Snap City, then feel free, but man, you got to keep that tension. And then the biggest part is, like, after the lift, is trying to lower that blood pressure as fast as you can. So not being what do you call it? Like, you're so hyped that you got the lift, don't rush to rack the bar, because you can easily pass out like that. As soon as he stood up, it was like, hold it there. Get your feet together, breathe, motherfucker, breathe. Whereas, yep, sweet. Alright, I'll walk it back in with you. Boom, hang it up. There we go. Have a seat. Take a knee, young lad. My GPU was at 50C cooling. Does it get the benefit of the liquid cooling? I like the chat on the screen. Thank you for doing that. Oh, more than welcome. I feel like it's really good for people on the rewatch. because other people that have chat on the screen, and then like every now and then somebody will say something or they're talking to somebody, and then I want to pull it up and have a look who they were originally talking to. But yeah, in any of the rewatches and any of the streams, I always have the live setting thing, the live chat setting there. You just got to swipe across and then you can see it in real time as it's feeding through. Gotta go back to work, gotta dip. Thanks for stopping in, Zephyr. What time do you stream in your time zone? So it's about between 7:30, and I wouldn't want to start the stream later than 9 o'clock, my time zone. Just because I'm a bit of an old boy. That's getting past my bedtime. W for Little Cloud. Text yellow goal. I'm farming tier 16. What should I prepare to farm tier 17 and 18? Bro, the big jump in tier 17 and 18 is what you see on the screen. The Tank's Ultimate. Tank's Ultimate, bro. The Tank's Ultimate. So it's how you plan to solve Tank's Ultimate. And a large portion of your damage is the percentage based damage that the orbs apply, and the percentage base, or somewhat of a percentage based damage that the OA applies. If you're doing something different, like if you're doing Space Displacer, I'd recommend having a turn with OA. If you're running OA, it would be really nice to have Orb Adjuster by the time you're getting to tier 17. It's obviously not a requirement, it's just a very nice to have. I think outside of those two tools, the main contender for being the best to deal with Tank's Ultimate's Poison Swamp Plus. But that's a very expensive tool for solving a problem that should pretty much not become a problem for you. So you don't want to be going down that route. But those are the main things that will help you. Dealing with, if you're already in tier 16, then you've probably come up with a good way to solve Protector's Ultimate, which, you know, would just be utilizing your Black Hole. The OA shreds the Protector's Ultimate to pieces as well. But yeah, it's just the tanks, bro. Because most people, by the time they're at tier 16, and especially with Legends, a lot of people have Energy Net Mastery. Not all, but a lot of people do. I only have Orbital Augment. Workshop Orb Adjuster I've not unlocked yet. It's definitely a really good one to have, because when they turn into their boss phase, then the orbs apply a percentage based damage like they do with boss on hit. So basically like the borbing hits then applies to them when they're in that boss mode. But because you don't have Energy Net Mastery, or the boss trade-off perks don't apply. Wow. Which is the what is the perk? The boss health. Fuck, what are those perks? We'll see what they do and how that would affect tank. Okay, so this won't apply. You'll still get the damage from that. And the speed doesn't apply. Sorry, disregard that. The perk means nothing for it. But then even saying if orbs and OA are gonna carry, they're only as good as your CF is. So if you've got a low CF, they're obviously gonna help, but they're just not gonna be super impactful. So they're just not gonna get enough time to apply a lot of that percentage to the tank ultimate. So probably, like, in a nutshell, like, obviously getting Orb Adjuster would be really nice, but probably just more effective damage. They're literally the only problem, Protectors can still be a problem if you're running a sync build and you don't have perma, but getting more consistency out of your sync time. So I lowered mine down to just get more consistency. It's not there's a small, very, very small window where a protector can slip in and cause problems, but the sync time's so low that just not so much. But you want heaps of effective damage, heaps of enemy level skips, heaps of base damage. Ideally, well, in saying that, like, there's different directions. Like, people can go with Space Displacer and stuff as well, but just a really cheap alternative, or a cheap route that heaps of people just fell in love with, was just OA. Like, OA does a really good job at chewing them up. Like, if we slow it down, we'll slow it down when they're going to go into their tank mode. And then you pick one on the screen. So you pick one on the screen and you count how many times it's spinning around the screen in its ultimate mode. And you see how many times it's getting hit by the orbs. And then they're going to get hit more times depending on how much CF. Now, there'll be a certain point in tier 18 that you're probably going to turn the CF off. But, you know, that's something you think about at a later stage. We're here for the here and now, boys. So they must be going to go ultimate some stage soon. There's no real timer on the screen in a way to tell. But just check out how many times the orbs are smoking it. And then you'll see they're an ultimate now. So pick one, we'll pick one coming from the top, this guy, and just follow him. This guy here. So he's coming now, oh wait. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Like, he's just getting absolutely pummeled. I think I lost track of him. I was looking at the wrong screen. But that whole clump of them are still in that window. I'm still getting smashed by the orbs. And that's how strong it is. And then the more CF you have, the more bulbing hits you're going to get. But then, in saying that, the longer it takes for those tanks to get to your, I suppose, to your tower's damage. I suppose it also depends on what sort of build you're planning on running. You know what I mean? Like, I'm assuming, like most people that are at that window are down the damage route, but I know there's plenty of people that are at the hybrid or EHP route. So that's probably like a different story. I wouldn't know how people that run EHP would solve Tank's ultimate. I would have no idea, because I can imagine that that'd be an absolute problem, and you would need a lot of CF. A lot and a lot and a lot. Thank you for the tips, Clouded. No worries. Glass cannon farming? Yeah, bro. So just more effective damage, honestly. So a combination of enemy level skips. You know, I reckon Spotlight, like, how's your Spotlight looking? Like, Spotlight Plus, I wouldn't say is, like, needed, but I'd say it's highly recommended that you've got Spotlight Plus by the time you're farming tier 17. Because it's just such a nice damage boost, and having a really good Spotlight to make whatever damage you have available to you just much more effective at doing its job. Like, I don't know how I'd be surviving, like, would have survived tier 17 without Spotlight Plus. Also, like, would have struggled a lot without Orb Adjuster. And this again is under this, we're having I'm speaking very broadly because like I'm assuming a lot of things. Like I'm assuming you've got all the damage masteries. I'm assuming that Chain Lightning's your main damage dealer. Tier 16, I'm assuming you have at least 3 spotlight beams, and that you're most likely got 4. And then wanting at the stage of tier 16 where you're wanting to move into tier 17, I'm assuming that you've already got Spotlight Plus unlocked, because it's such a big power gain. But yeah, it's just killing these suckers, eh? Like the transition to tier 18 was a really awkward one for me, because tier 17 was basically identical, and it kind of stopped being identical when I could survive between 4200 and say 4500 waves consistently, like with no chance at getting less than that. And then the higher that I got in the waves, then it just become much better. Like if I do tier 17, last time I did tier 17, how many waves did I do in a farm run? It was like 6200. If I did it now, I'm wondering if it'll be borderline like around 7000 waves. Like the run would just be going forever and ever, and the first like 3000 waves or 4000 waves I'll be doing way too much damage. Like I'd need like a damage slider. For Spotlight, I'm about to unlock Spotlight Plus this week, bro. You know the rule, Sang TV. When you get Spotlight Plus, it's like it's free 21-inch arms. You will not be disappointed. And obviously, like, you're clued up enough that you know what you got to do. Get the sub stat, get the range mastery. You can experiment with running range mastery, but honestly, it never worked for me. And there's not one tier in farming that it worked for me. All I would do is survive longer, but I'd get much less coins. But if you're running 3 orbs, maybe it's something that you might want to experiment with until you get Orb Adjuster. How far off Orb Adjuster are you? Like you must be getting keys and stuff. You just maybe not close enough to get the Orb Adjuster. Like it's a bit of a mish climbing all the way up that tree to get it. But after you get like auto restart and stuff, it's right there. Like the problem with tier 16 is tier 16, when it introduces Protector's Ultimate, that's such a pain in the ass. And then you just get to a stage where you just have way too much damage and there's not enough armor on the mobs, and you're just like continuously killing things way too fast. Just started getting keys recently. Sweet, so you're on the way. Like if you're at that 8 key mark, definitely auto demon mode. Auto demon mode, man. Auto demon mode, and then that's under the assumption that you're gonna get Berserker Mastery too. Because if you get the Berserker Mastery, you're all teed up to basically just be constantly rolling Death Defy. That'll be another thing too. Would be the RNG around your Death Defies. Like this is a difference between a bad Death Defy run and like good Death Defy runs. Hundreds of waves. And it only looks like not much, like 300 waves. It's like that's not much. But that's still what, 5% more waves or something like that? More? 7% more waves? 8? So it's a lot. And that's like the difference between getting like 15 death defies versus something like 30 death defies. And when you're in tier 17 and 18, when you're getting those death defies, you're absolutely destroying the tanks. Because the problem is the tanks take so long to die. And because we have spawn caps and stuff, everything else will die. Everything else will melt on the screen. But because we got spawn caps, where do you find spawn caps? You got to think, when everything goes into that tank ultimate mode, that's not instantly dying. That's mobs on the screen that contribute to the spawn cap and can slow down how much stuff's feeding in. Like, all the money's in the tanks, and the more of them that are fluffing around and not dying, then the lower the econ is, like the lower the coin per hour. So you're just basically just trying to shred them down. But the other problem with tanks ultimate is because they spin around the screen and they're going around like this, you're stripping off the armor from them. And you really don't want to strip too much armor, because you want them to get close so that your orbs can tag them. And even outside of your orbs tagging them, you just want them as close as possible so that they're closer to Goldbot and, you know, basically all the best stuff. All the juicy stuff's right on top of your tower. So yeah, the more time that they're fluffing around in that ultimate mode. So like, what your goal should be, without overkilling, because you still want to tag them with your extra orb mastery, is your goal is to try to kill the tanks as fast as possible, kill everything as fast as possible, again without overkilling. Like, not like killing out on the screen, I just mean as soon as it hits, let's say, your tower range line, you should be trying to kill them as fast as possible when they're in the normal tank mode, so that there's less of them on the screen to turn into the ultimate mode. Because I wasn't actually aware about this for ages. I couldn't understand how it worked, but I'm sure all you guys do. You guys will be like, how did you not know this? But the ultimates are on a timer, so they're on a 300-second cooldown. There's the duration. So in that window, outside of the 84-second duration, that difference in that window is you want to be killing everything on the screen as fast as possible. Get the highest GT combo as fast as you can. GT combo, GT combo, GT combo. And then when they turn to tank mode, just try to survive the microwave of tank ultimate. And then wait for them to change again, and then start again. So you can still do like a reverse devo kind of strat. Tier 17, tier 18 and that. But kind of when you get to the point of like tier 18, you're like moving away from that strat. It's not to say that people haven't, and it's not to say it's not viable. It's just, you just start... It's just the natural progression of the game that you're moving away from that reverse devo style. Because it can... Reverse devo works really good with getting stuff hoarded on the outside, tag it with the death wave, get that multiplier, pull it in and die. The problem is with the tank ultimate is that pulling them in and to kill them so you can get all of that bonus isn't really a thing, because they're not just getting sucked in and instantly dying. They're floating around for ages and ages, and then that's kind of like coins on the floor that you're not getting any value out of. So it just comes down to like pretty much how fast can you kill them. And you're just trying to kill them as fast as possible. I remember when I first moved to tier 17, I was like, what the hell is this tier? What is this madness? Seems like I may have to devo my bounce shot range and targets. Yeah, I can't remember when it was that it became more beneficial, but there was a stage. So when I first heard about it, I tried it for months. Like months and months and months. Like every month I was trying it again and again, and I could never get it to work. And then there was one point and it just started working. All of a sudden I got a jump in coins, and now if I don't have that stuff devoed, I'm just losing too much. And it's mainly because of the stripping the armor. Like, you're stripping the armor too fast because there's too many bullets flying around. There's too many chain lightnings throwing out. So like all of these rays that just spun around the screen will go the next elite. So like this vampire, because it's got armor on it, it's not dying. This ray, I still have to strip the armor off it. And now it gets to the point where I can tag it with the orb, and then I get the multiplier. And it's closer to the higher chance of it landing within the gold bot. So the armor's a really good thing. We really don't want to be stripping that armor. How many shots? Armor. 32 hits. So if we turn the chain lightning on so we can see, turn spotlight off, we'll turn chain lightning on. We may or may not be able to see. A little bit hard. We'll slow it down. Too much effects going on. There we go, that's a little bit better. So we'll use the scatter for example. Nothing's touched him at all, because all of those bounce shots and that are devoed off. We'll use a ray, because there's a ray. So look, still nothing's touched him. I think he got one hit there. Now he's been tagged by the orb, and now he instantly dies. Because by the time he gets to that closer to that kill zone, now that's where the action is. That's where all the damage is bucketing out. So we'll pick this other ray. I think he got clipped twice there. Boom. Next ray. There's nothing really hitting him. As soon as I put bouncers on, these guys are getting absolutely sprayed with chain lightning. So he got a couple of hits there as he's getting closer. So that's where the benefit of the higher the tier, the higher the amount of armor. So it gets them closer to you. But because you're taking that risk of them getting closer, you want to have the ability to be able to shred them to pieces once they're in your kill zone. Best promotion on streamboo.org. Premiere, what's good? What's good? I'll play around with it when I'm farming tier 17. Yeah, you'll get to a stage where you'll have enough tools, and depending on your farm style, like eventually you'll just be too overpowered for tier 16. Like you'll just have too much juice. But definitely once you get that spotlight in that, you know, spotlight 0, spotlight 1, spotlight 2, that sort of thing, probably don't have to go too deep into it. And then you get your base damage per meter, you get the substat and all that, bro, you're away. Like, and it's going to be a massive, like, it was a massive power spike for me in tournaments. I couldn't believe how strong it was. I was like, holy hell, this is wild. Like, I got like hundreds of waves more. I couldn't believe it. Do you have the Berserker Mastery? Like, do you have you picked up all your damage masteries? Because they're all going to be super important, especially with our orb adjuster. You got all the damage masteries, perfect. Yeah, bro. So you're pretty much fully set to move to tier 17, and the dissonance, it all starts matching up. It all match up. But you may even get to a stage where you keep all your bounce shots and all that, and then as you progress through tier 17, you start lowering them. Start lowering your bounce shot targets. Definitely definitely devo off bounce shot range. Even if you have max bounce shot targets, start with devoing off bounce shot range. It's pretty it can lower your coin per hour by a shitload. What's going on here then? Eagle 6. No, we were just doing a test stream. So we're multi-streaming now. We're streaming to Twitch and to YouTube, and everything seems to be handling fine. So Fuddy, what's good? What's good? Yeah, it all seems to be handling fine. It's actually crazy. The Twitch delay is like a couple seconds, whereas the YouTube delay is like 8 to 10 seconds. And I'm a little bit nervous about turning it up more. But we got everything. We got all our plugins. Everything. We're good. We're good, boys. And it's all working. The chat for me to both sides works well. I figured out some things and how I'm supposed to set stuff up before I begin a stream, which is all goods. So yeah, we're good, boys. We're good. And we just sailed away. We managed to pick ourselves a couple followers. Not gonna lie though, it's people we already know. It's people we already know, but apparently everybody's... I clicked on a setting and apparently everybody's been getting warnings when they jump into my Twitch stream. They've been getting... because I vape too much. Maybe we can get away with saying it's an asthma inhaler, eh boys? Maybe we can get away with saying it's just an asthma inhaler. But gents, I'm up to episode 51 on your series. I'm getting through them. I'm looking for the point where you start getting past 5,500 waves in tier 14. Tier 14 was a massive learning curve for me, and a lot of it come to the RNG around fleets. Like they definitely were becoming like run enders. And then eventually everything just settled down. But that whole window of the game for me was just a insane jump. You know, we got GT Plus, we got like all the damage masteries, got assist mods, like everything. It was absolutely wild, bro. It was absolutely wild. It was such a... I think wherever we end up in this game, I think that entire window of the game, I'll never forget. Like heaps of other windows, I feel like I'll never forget, but I feel like I'll never forget because of the PTSD it gives me thinking about those windows. Like those breakpoints of trying to hit. Like stuff that scarred me for life, boys. But that whole window from like, I want to say October last year to like the first like 4 months of the year is absolutely wild. Having a absolute blast. It was such a massive power spike. I started getting keys. I stopped getting demoted to champs. Just crazy. Up to episode 51 though. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Oh, that's the other thing that I forgot to mention, Eagle, with the masteries, was Berserker Mastery. I did mention those other ones, but I forgot to mention that one too. That's definitely a good one. Oh, did I mention Berserker Mastery? I don't think I mentioned Berserker Mastery, and I don't think I've mentioned Energy Net Mastery, because there's a certain stage where you are, and it's either tier 14 or tier 15, and bosses become a problem, and if you don't have a high CF, and if you're running minimum range, and there's no orb slider as well, bosses can become a real big problem. Like, it's nothing that more effective damage can't solve. But it's so cheap to just pick up Energy Net Mastery. And then they never become a problem again. And then also with Energy Net Mastery, you can pick these perks back up. The boss trade-offs, you can get them back. Like getting that damage, getting that 65% more damage is huge. That's a massive boost. Because around the window too, rays are a problem as well. So you get to be able to kill down the rays and still survive killing all the bosses. I can't remember the last time bosses were a problem in farm. They're basically just never. It's always been whatever the battle condition is. So tier 16, Protector's Ultimate, just an ugly battle condition. Tank's Ultimate in tier 17 and tier 18. And then the next big challenge we have to face is coming up to Fast Ultimate in tier 19. But to be honest, I don't expect to be in tier 19 until February, March next year. If we get into tier 19 faster than that, I would be massively surprised. Like, I'm predicting like around the window of over 100,000 stones. Unless they bring out a new mechanic in version 29 or version 30. Because they're saying that version 29's like next month and they're expecting version 30 at the end of the year. But it's probably like more than likely going to be like January or February. Like, unless there's a new mechanic where there's a power spike to get us through that window, I'd say February, March next year will be tier 19. So we're going to be in tier 18 for a very long time. Tier 18 is going to become like the new tier 11, where it feels like you're just never going to break out of it. That's what I feel like this is going to feel like. I picked up core assists yesterday. Let's go. But you had a few other assists and 3 clicks in CF Plus. At that point, I'm doing 5,500 waves too, but I'm a bit behind you in things that you had. And that could be a key. What did you get? The core. Oh, you got the core assist. Oh yeah, I rolled no cannon for ages, eh? So I got the triangle and I got the square. Both massive. And I don't think I moved to OA until maybe tier 15. Tier 15 or tier 16, I just couldn't keep up with the damage that the tier needed. And then OA was just perfect for it. It just means I don't need anywhere near as much damage. Knockback resistance is causing me trouble. Energy shields down. I'm hoping for CF Plus investment. CF Plus definitely helps with it. I rolled like CF2 to CF4 all the way up until my birthday this month. So all the way from that window. Whatever episode that is, episode 50 something. Oh, suppose we just go, what's that, 20 weeks ago. Because what did we just do today? Episode 78? And what did you say it was? Episode 51? So 27 weeks ago. For 27 weeks ago, I had that amount of CF. And I just boosted it up this month, a couple weeks ago. A couple weeks ago, for my birthday, we went to CF7. So that's how long it lasted me. Now, it would have been nicer having more CF. But wasn't really required. Wasn't really required. It's just a very much nice to have. But if you just got the core assist, then the other thing we're not factoring in is ACP Space Displacer, where you currently are. That's what I had. So having that compensates for a lot of lack of CC. Because it's a CC in itself, using all the stuns. So I kind of like went through around the window of tier 15, tier 16. I started like weaning off a lot of the stun and relying on that for CC, and just run for like kill as fast as possible with OA. So there's kind of like, I feel like there's like somewhere in there's a natural progression, like as those waves get higher and higher. So you're like 4,000, 5,000. When you start creeping to like 6,000, drop, like, you can easily drop yourself 500. Like if you're at 6,000 waves, you can drop yourself down to like 5,000 waves by devoing off heaps of stuff and just trying to contribute to GT combo as fast as possible, rather than trying to survive as long as possible, if that makes sense. And then when you move up into the next tier, you can add stuff in and not have so many things devoed. And then as you survive longer in that tier, devo stuff off. Like, it's kind of like just the natural thing. Move up to the next tier, it's like rinse and repeat. Move up to the next tier, add a bunch of stuff back in as you survive longer naturally over time, then devo off more stuff. Maybe defense assist before gen. I mean, all it needs to be done, you got to try it and order it. Dude, I'm a massive advocate for armor assist. And like, I feel like I'm like the only one. Like, this is the order that I put it in. This is also under the assumption that you're going to pick it up fast, if that makes sense. So my order goes core, armor, generator. And I understand the argument for generator, core, armor, but I'm the opposite, man. Like for early glass cannon, the thousands of stones that you save in CC just by equipping Space Displacer Assist, and the econ boost you get from surviving longer is stronger than what you get from just slapping in a Singularity Harness. That's just where I am. Everybody can sue me and everybody, whatever. Everybody's pretty much on the same train that it's triangle, diamond, square. But I'm always been a diamond, square, triangle guy. But that's also, again, that's under the assumption that they're in your priority list and you're buying them as your next purchase, not like pick up core, pick up armor, and then don't bother picking up triangle for like 3 months. Like, we're not doing that. I would definitely advise against that. It would be like you're picking it up straight after, so that the window where you don't have it's not too long, but you're getting like an instant benefit faster. But that's just me. That's just me. Majority of people would advise the different route. But I tell you this, Eagle, everybody that I've advised to slap on dim core assist before buying the triangle have all come back to me and been like, fucking best choice ever, big guy. And they're so happy with going with that first. And then every time somebody asks me and says, oh, should I get this or should I get this? And I say, bro, I'm not going to lie. I'm a big fan of going armor. And then they get the armor. They're all over the moon. Like, they're so helpful in tournament. Like, getting Ohm Chip Assist, game changer. Especially with Super Tower Mastery for tournaments. Having ACP and Space Displacer in tournaments, game changer. Having project funding and a 1% chance on Pulsar Harvester, not so game changer. Not so much of a game changer. RB, that's pretty nice, 50% more attack speed. Nice to have. Not a super game changer. BHD and Singularity Harness, game changer. But at that window when you unlock assist mods, not so much of a game changer. And a lot of people will be like, yes it is. And it's, look, Singularity Harness, if I don't have it equipped, would absolutely destroy my run. But I didn't have anything near what I do now than what I did when I unlock that triangle assist mod. The impact is so minimal at that stage of the game that you're not missing out on much. It's not until you have like a lot of coins in your workshop into your free ups, you've got a high coin plus in your enhancements, like there's like a lot of things have to be going and working to make not having that singularity harness feel like ultra painful. But when you're at the point when you first unlock assist mods, you don't have none of that. Like you're just dipping your toes into it. So like the impact of having it is 2 cents a fuck all. That's why I don't know why people recommend. I do know why people recommend it first, but I don't feel like at the window where you unlock it, it's all that impactful. It's a very nice to have. It's a nice to have. But I feel like core and armor, it feels good. It's like, oh, I remember when I got those, I was like, fuck yes. Let's fucking go, boys. Like instant across farms, instant across tourneys, like instant player power. And got the triangle and like, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's cute. Whereas like now, that triangle's super important. But back at the start, not so much. Very nice to have. Makes sense. Every time I go waves in tier 14, my coin power is more. It's not capped yet at 5,500 waves. Sang says, generate assist mod is very underwhelming without any upgrading efficiency. Exactly. It's extremely underwhelming when you first get it. That's why I put it so low on the bucket list, because the lifetime coins on the account is just so low. There's not enough investment in the Workshop Plus to feel the fucking real and most people at that stage, they don't even have a maxed out gold bot anyway. So it's like you unlock that, the singularity harness to make your gold bot better, but your gold bot's not even maxed. So it's like rubbing the top of your head to make your dick feel better. It's not doing anything, boys. The fuck are you rubbing the top of your head to make your dick feel better, boys? Hopefully that makes sense. So that's my rationale behind that order. Now, in saying that, I don't think I bought it in that order. Because I went core, I'm pretty sure I went triangle, and then I'm pretty sure I went square. But I know that the impact of having the square, it was like, fucking yeah, let's go. Like, I felt the power straight away. I felt the power. Dimcore Sys has added 500 waves, which is nice. 1,000 would have been nicer. You watch, big guy. You watch, it's coming. Like, getting core assist and instantly getting 500 waves, when you think about the way that wave health scales, it's a nice boost in power, and you just wait. Like, in 2 weeks time or whatever, like, just that jump, it's just going to be jumping like that. Like, I think Jen's was the same. Like, his first couple runs, he jumped like 500 waves and he was like, oh shit. And then he just like accelerated his progress, like the curve in which he was accelerating just went boom. Because his tourneys performed better. He's getting more stones, getting keys. He's progressing through the tiers faster. Like, it just, like, the whole thing just started the ball rolling. But boys, absolute success tonight. Now we got to see if the next success is if I stop streaming and it stops it all properly. Well, hit the first big peak of 6 Q coin per minute this run. Holy shit, I've never seen that. That's heaps. 6 Q per minute. 6 Q per minute. What's the coin per hour on that? Is that like 2... Are you on 300 Q an hour? You earning about 300 Q per hour? The highest I've seen is like 3. And that was off the back of getting a big wave skip. Like this wave skip here. What's going on? This wave skip here, 2.68 Q. I did a milestone run, tier 18 to 1000 and unlocked battle condition research. Hell yeah. Is that much of a game changer for you? Absolute game changer, bro. Max it. Max it as soon as you can. It's going to be one of those labs where you'll get a couple levels here and there. And then eventually in time you'll get enough econ that you'll be able to max it out. But wherever you can, it's very long. It gets expensive. But max it, man. Like... all of the battle conditions and stuff, it reduces. Like, very mild. But it spreads it out across the battle conditions. It's really good. Lowers the amount of orb hits. It's just, yeah, it's real good. It's real good. Max it. Max it wherever you get a lab slot. Wherever you got a free lab slot. And when you got the free coin. Like, definitely go smash it. JR, what's good? We're just testing a multi-stream and it's been a success. I'm stoked. Monsieur GG, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Tier 18 on wave 3600, currently at 150 Q per hour. Damn. Damn. Are you on Twitch as well? We just started it. But I need to change some of the settings because it keeps giving everybody warnings. I don't know. I set it up. I haven't even set it up properly. Like, I first wanted to get the meat and veg done so that it gives me a few days to when we do the stream during the week. I should be able to, like, if I just chip away at it, you know, add a profile, add the stuff. We were kind of going through all the stuff before, like all the stuff that I have to tick off in Twitch. That I'm assuming that that's the way it kind of works. That you like go through all the settings, you do all your inputs and all that other stuff. And then it, like, that must be how you complete the profile or whatever. First we were trying to see that it's like not going to crash. I've got it set up. The main thing I like really wanted to do is I've got both of the chats merged together so that I can see, and then if I chat something it definitely goes to both. And so like kind of like the bones of the setup is working. I've also figured out the niggly stuff that I suppose it's just the thing with the plugin that I downloaded. And then the rest of it, man, we just smooth sail. We just smooth sail, boys. So it'll just be something that I'll work on over time. Because maybe there's people in Twitch land that want to hear some of the out of it yarns that we have too, boys. Because you guys know whenever you're coming over onto my stream and that, we talk about all sorts of weird shit. We don't just sit there doing a 3 or 4 hour stream and just talk about the pixelated cubes on the screen. We're all here for the lore lord. We're here for the yarns, boys. Here for the yarns. Boys, I tell you what, we chopped down these trees in the backyard. We got these arborists around. Wicked trees. Like completely out of control, boys. And we got these arborists around. These things are fuck, bro. These rings are huge. Huge. Me and my young fella, like, we're out there doing leg day. And then, like, quite often, like, especially in the summer, I try to throw in something fun. So I might be like, pick this up, throw it over there. So it's not just like lifting weights or doing like, you know, linear movements that are locking you in. You get like some normal shit, like we'll get a whole bunch of shit, we'll shove it in the wheelbarrow and we'll run around the yard with it. And I said, oh, should we try these rings, eh? Fuck, I couldn't even pick these fucking things up, eh? Like huge, boys. Couldn't believe it. It's like, oh shit. Okay, go to the small one. Go to get to the small one. Oh shit. That's just... Holy fuck. We gotta split all this shit. Holy moly. Boys. Don't break my ass. Warnings are for the 22-inch arms with the new mastery. Oh, boys. Maybe that's just what should come up when they go into the Twitch. Eh? Say warning, 22-inch arms, boys. 22-inch arms. Game for the shapes. State. That's it, boys. The shapes on the screen. The multimedia equalizer for the stream is just that's just the thing, that's the common ground, boys. That's the thing we have in common. We're really here to hear me tell you about making my young fella fight a nana down at the park, eh, boys? We're really here to hear about when the foreman had a stroke because he was yelling at somebody. Like that's what the fucking boys are here for. We're here for those yarns. Nobody's here to stare at the shapes. We're here to hear those yarns, boys. I don't think we can upgrade anything. No, we can't upgrade anything. I gotta save up for this fucking dog shit thing, eh? Pretty expensive. I actually looked at the price of all of these. I can take these to max. The only problem is the length of time. It's not the cost anymore. The first hurdle was like the cost was going to be a problem, and now it's just like the length of time. Like pretty much just takes a whole lab out for like a whole version of a game. Like we're going to be like version 31, boys, before we gold box that shit. What's the ID on Twitch? Just all clouded. All clouded, brother. If you search it up on Twitch, all clouded. And it'd be super basic as like the way I set it up. I don't think there's like any other platform we have to stream to. Like I could probably use my TikTok, because I've got like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure like maybe a couple thousand followers on the TikTok. I could probably convert it over. But the only thing is the plugin that I got, I can't see the chat and all that. Like it'd just be like I don't know, man. I don't know if it's really a thing. Like, you know, different platforms. Like I don't know if like people sit on TikTok and talk about the fucking shit that we talk about, boys. Like I don't really know if that's a thing. I don't know if people are interested in some people fucking if people be interested in some of the yarns we have here, boys. They might fucking buzz out, eh? Some of the yarns, because there's too much kids on there, eh, boys? You know, fucking hell. They were like, look at this fucking old cunt. What's this cunt talking about? Tried, can't see it in the search. Try this. I'll set up my things too, so like automatically try that. That should be it. I told you yesterday that our towers are nearly identical, except I started on March 24, 32,000 coin multiplier in tier 18, and rolled Goldbot and BotBot sync. Have you tried farming with both? Yes, so I originally was farming with both, but because we're right around the corner, like I'm 4 tournaments maybe away from bot presets, I need to do these labs. All of the bot labs I've been, and then BotBot's one of them. So that when I have an ant bot and a bot combination, I don't run a 2-to-1, I should run a 1-to-1 sync. So I've pulled it off, I respect, pulled the bot off. I was planning on this weekend going back to bot and Goldbot, but there's no point because the whole thing will be out of sync. So I'm just running ant bot in sync until that lab's completed. So once this lab's got 3 more levels, I'll be able to respec and do a 1-to-1 sync, and then we'll be done. Where did you end up with the tourney yesterday? Did the backpacker stay on? Nah, bro, he re-ran and it smoked me, the dog. 1693 at 11. He got like an extra 100 waves or more, I think, the same dude. Eagle found that you're restricted, that's why it wasn't showing. Why am I restricted? How do we change that? How do we change that? What have I done? I knew I shouldn't have clicked that button. It came up with all these things and said, fill out if this applies to you. Strong profanity, cuss words, all that. Yeah, fuck, that's me. Drug use, and I'm like, nah, not drug use, but it says tobacco use. And it's like, fuck, do I have to not vape on stream? We're not doing that. So that's probably the box that I have to take off. Gotcha. See good gains when you get the presets. You'll see good gains when you get the presets. Yeah, man, I'm so close. I'm around the corner. I actually thought I was unlocking it today, but I got my calculations wrong and it's not today. So it'll be next week, I think. Next week or the week after or something. It all depends on the RNG of the bracket. Oh, let's see how many we are. Let's fucking have a look, boys. We are 18 keys off. 18 keys off. So worst case scenario, 5 tourneys. Best case scenario, 3 or 4. Drugs, tobacco, apparently intoxication. I have no idea where they got any of that from. That's from me. It was like ticking a box because the tobacco one, because of the vaping. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna vape on the stream. And then apparently not allowed. Or apparently it comes up with some bullshit. So I gotta figure out a way to get rid of that shit. Cause who cares, eh? Fucking cares. Who cares? What's worse that's gonna happen? They put me on in the timeout seat wearing one of those stupid hats. You know, the ones that the teachers used to make you wear. Man, saving up those stones feels like such a slog at times. Got a placement personal best yesterday. Let's go. Yeah, the window where you are in the game, the saving for the stones is a slog, bro. It takes a lot of perseverance, man. It takes a lot of perseverance. And like being in that tier 11 window, and it feels like you're gonna be there for a while, and realistically a lot of players are there for a while. It's a weird window in the game. So it's currently the window where I am in the game. I'm in the exact same window. The next window that you get that's like that is tier 18. And it's just like, we're never going to get out of tier 18. Because how the hell are we going to survive tier 19? Big improvements already from the time we did that video. Dude, I look forward to doing another one. I look forward to doing progress video. Maybe we could do it in the new year. and we do like a 6 months after, thing. It'll be super choice. Because I plan on doing the same thing with like Mr. Flipstar, and I've got like another 3 people that we gotta like collab with. Just time zones, man. Time zones are a cunt. Yeah, bro. I look forward to it, man. I look forward to it. It'll be choice. It'll be super cool, and it'll also be cool like off the conversation that we had. Stuff that you decided to do also, because one of the biggest things that I didn't factor into that video was just the natural progression that your account was going to have over that course of that time. You know, it's all the stuff that like would be really good like as a good foundation, but obviously over the course of time your account's going to progress in different ways and stuff too, which is super wicked. And congrats on the PB, bro. That's awesome. So, gents, honestly, you guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. And thanks for helping me out. And I suppose if my daughter's still watching, thanks to her too. Because she's the one bouncing in between all the different ones and checking this. And we were checking delay and all sorts of things. And she was giving me feedback and feedback on the sound quality, on the picture quality, titles, all sorts of stuff like that. So shout out to Little Clouded. Gents, so we look forward to, boys, I haven't even posted the video for tonight. I'll quickly post the video for tonight, and then we'll get it all set up. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably just gonna jump in bed. So unfortunately, boys, there's gonna be no timestamps in it. So but you definitely don't want to miss out on it, because it was a banger. It was a banger. Thought I had a free Prime sub to use, bro. I think my account on Twitch has got a free sub or something like that. I'm not really too sure. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. But I'll tell you what, compared to the YouTube studio, there is way more like things. I can kind of see why people stream to it. Like way more things to kind of like help you out. And I mean, like, it's a given. It's not a video platform, it's a streaming platform. Like, it's a given that they're gonna have it. Doesn't Amazon own it? Isn't that how it works? Uncle Bezos. Uncle Bezos, Uncle Bezos, Uncle Bezos. Uncle fucking Bezos, eh? Look forward to seeing what's next. Have a good week ahead, and hopefully catch up with you Wednesday. Yeah, man. Yeah, you take care, JR. So funny. You take care too, bro. I used it so if Amazon don't give it to you, get mad at them. Go kick Uncle Bezos' ass, eh? Demand a sub and steak and cheese pie for your troubles. I don't even know how it works, brother. Oh no, I can see it. What is that? Is that what that is? Tier 1 subscription. Is that what that thing is? Bro, Eagle, the man. Run, dun, 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 the man, bro. Is that one of those ones where they give it to you? Like if you're... Oh, bro, because if you have Amazon... I've got Amazon. If you've got Amazon, you get like a free sub or something. Is that how it works? I got Amazon. Even down here, boys, we got Amazon too, brothers. We've got it all the way down here. What we do have to do is we got to get rid of that fucking drug notification, boys, because it sounds like we're a fucking junkie. We're just vaping. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, Uncle Bezos. But boys, honestly, it's an absolute pleasure. And Eagle, shout out for the sub, bro. My man, my man. And I look forward to seeing where this new chapter goes for us. Hopefully we don't melt our PC in the process. Probably should actually check. How's it going? Oh no, it's doing fine. PC's hanging in there. The game's not stress testing nothing. The game's just on its own buzz. But boys, I super appreciate you, Zay. Yet again, you guys always here to show us love and support. and I need to post this video, so I'm actually going to put it up on YouTube now. Schedule it for the usual time, boys. You know what time it is. So if you like what you see, you know the drill, fam. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification button so you can see when the next video is coming out. And as always, keep it cloudy, fam.